Have you ever wondered why cats are so respected in Islam? Why they seem to hold a special place in Muslim homes, mosques, and even in the hearts of scholars and the pious? These graceful creatures are not just pets. They're considered a sign of purity, mercy, and spiritual presence. From ancient times to today, cats have remained mysteriously close to the Ummah, often appearing in places of worship and beside those who are deeply connected to Allah. But what makes them so unique? Did you know the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ had a deep love for cats and his companions followed his example? Or that Islamic rulings actually protect cats and even recognize their spiritual sensitivity? In this video, we uncover the amazing mysteries of cats in Islam, their spiritual significance, their connection to the Prophet ﷺ, and the unseen blessings they carry into our lives. Stay tuned as we explore this divine bond. 1. Cats are considered pure in Islam. In Islamic teachings, cats hold a special status due to their natural cleanliness and peaceful nature. They are not associated with impurity, unlike many other animals. This belief is rooted in numerous hadiths where cats are shown to be part of daily life without the need for purification afterward. Scholars agree that a cat's fur, paws, and presence do not invalidate prayer or cleanliness, even if they walk across your prayer mat or lie on your clothes. Their instinctive hygiene, like constantly grooming themselves, aligns with the Islamic emphasis on tahara, purity. Cats are even allowed to drink from water that Muslims may later use for wudu, showcasing how their purity is fully accepted within both spiritual and practical aspects of Islamic life. 2. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ loved cats. The love the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ had for cats reflects Islam's deep respect for animals, especially those that are gentle and clean. One well-known narration tells how the Prophet ﷺ allowed a cat to sleep peacefully on his robe, showing remarkable compassion. He never showed annoyance or discomfort in the presence of cats and treated them with affection. His mercy was not limited to humans, it extended to all of Allah's creation. This gentle behavior became a model for how Muslims should treat animals. His love for cats also encouraged his companions and later generations to care for them kindly. The Prophet's example serves as a reminder that true faith includes compassion, even toward the smallest and quietest of creatures. 3. The story of Abu Huraira. Abu Huraira, one of the most well-known companions of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, earned his nickname from his love for a small kitten he used to care for. His real name was Abdurrahman ibn Sakhr, but the Prophet ﷺ affectionately called him Abu Huraira, meaning father of the kitten. He would often carry the kitten in his sleeve or keep it close while traveling. This bond with a tiny creature reflected his soft heart and the influence of the Prophet's compassion. Despite being one of the most prolific narrators of hadith, Abu Huraira's identity is forever linked to this humble act of love. His story teaches us that even small acts of kindness toward animals can define a person's legacy in Islam. 4. Cats are welcome in sacred spaces. In Islam, cats are not just tolerated, they are welcome, even in the most sacred spaces like mosques. This is due to their purity, gentle behavior, and quiet presence. Historical accounts mention that cats were seen in the Prophet's mosque in Medina without being shooed away. Unlike other animals, cats do not disrupt cleanliness or the spiritual environment. Their calm nature allows them to sit quietly during prayers or teachings. Scholars agree that their presence does not affect the sanctity of a place, and worshippers are not required to remove them or purify an area they've touched. This unique status highlights the honor Islam gives to cats, recognizing them as peaceful creatures that carry no harm, even in places of worship. 5. The Prophet's gentle treatment of a cat. One of the most touching stories about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is how he treated a cat that had fallen asleep on his robe. Rather than disturb the sleeping animal, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam gently cut off the part of the garment where the cat lay. This simple yet powerful act reflects the deep mercy and empathy he had for all creatures, no matter how small. It wasn't just about avoiding harm, it was about honoring the comfort and peace of the animal. This moment is often cited by scholars and teachers as a perfect example of rahmah, compassion, in action. It teaches Muslims that even the tiniest lives deserve respect, and that true kindness is shown through gentle, conscious choices. 6. Cat's saliva is not impure. In Islam, cats are unique among animals because their saliva is not considered impure, najis. According to authentic hadith, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam stated that cats are not unclean, and they are among those who move around among you. This means Muslims are permitted to let cats drink from household containers, and the leftover water is still usable, even for wudu, ablution. This ruling highlights how Islam values ease, practicality, and mercy in daily life. It also reflects the trust Islam places in the natural cleanliness of cats. Their grooming habits, quiet behavior, and purity align with the principles of tahara, spiritual cleanliness, making them not only accepted but spiritually compatible companions for Muslims in both home and worship. 7. Feeding cats is an act of sadaqah. Feeding and caring for cats is considered an act of sadaqah, charity, in Islam, even if it seems small. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam taught that every act of kindness toward a living being is a rewardable deed. A famous hadith tells of a woman who was punished for imprisoning a cat without food or water, showing the seriousness of neglect. On the other hand, giving food to a hungry animal earns the pleasure of Allah. Many scholars emphasize that feeding cats, especially strays, brings barakah, blessing, into the home. It's a way to show mercy to one of Allah's creatures and gain reward in the hereafter. In Islam, kindness to animals is a pathway to divine mercy. 8. Harming cats is a major sin. Islam strictly forbids cruelty toward animals, and harming cats is considered a serious sin. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam once narrated the story of a woman who was punished in the hereafter for locking up a cat and denying it food and freedom. She neither fed it nor let it find food on its own. This harsh consequence shows how deeply Islam values compassion, even toward animals. Harming cats, whether through neglect, abuse, or abandonment, is a violation of Islamic ethics. Such actions reflect a lack of mercy, which is contrary to the very spirit of Islam. By protecting and caring for cats, Muslims uphold the values of kindness, mercy, and responsibility that are central to their faith. 9. Cats and spiritual sensitivity. Many scholars and believers throughout Islamic history have observed that cats may possess a unique spiritual sensitivity. While not explicitly mentioned in the Quran, various Islamic traditions suggest that cats can sense things beyond human perception, such as the presence of angels or jinn. Some even say that cats avoid places filled with negative energy and are naturally drawn to peaceful, spiritually clean environments. It's not uncommon to hear stories of cats sitting beside people in distress, bringing calmness as if sensing their emotional or spiritual state. Their quiet presence and ability to detect subtle shifts in energy make them intriguing in both spiritual and mystical contexts. In Islam, this reinforces the belief that cats are not only pure, but divinely attuned creatures. 10. Emotional comfort and blessings. Cats are more than just pets in Islam. They are sources of emotional comfort and barakah, blessing. Their gentle presence can ease anxiety, loneliness, and even sadness. Many Muslims believe that a cat's calm behavior and quiet companionship are signs of Allah's mercy. Unlike loud or disruptive animals, cats move with grace and sit silently near people, offering silent support without demanding attention. Their affection is sincere and often appears when it's most needed. Some households report a sense of peace and serenity when a cat is present, especially during prayer or reflection. Islam's high regard for cats isn't only about physical purity, it's also about the emotional and spiritual peace they bring to the hearts of believers. Subhanallah. The love and respect Islam gives to cats is a beautiful reminder of the mercy our Deen teaches us toward all living beings. From the Prophets, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, gentle treatment to the spiritual blessings they carry, cats truly are a gift from Allah. If you found this video meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Sacred Deen for more Islamic wisdom and inspiration. Comment below, Ya Allah, bless my home with peace and mercy.